What's going on, guys? Welcome back. You're watching Andy from InfoTek channel. This blog is about everything IT related. But since I own two YouTube channels, from time to time I talk about growing on YouTube. If you are a beginner and you struggle to grow your channel, you've probably noticed these big YouTube content creators spreading videos like from 0 to $500 a day, or grow your channel from 0 to 1 million views, or make $10,000 a month without leaving your bedroom creating videos on YouTube. Of course, it's all a hoax and it's a complete
bullshit.
But now I see a new trend that is called what no one tells you about growing on YouTube. You can see it here. We will review one of these videos, but it's thousands of them on YouTube right now. And unfortunately, they are just selling you a dream that you can make tons of money with almost no effort if you follow their suggestions and strategy. That's another attempt of selling you a dream that you can be a millionaire with almost no effort if you watch their videos. Today we will briefly review one of these videos and follow their suggestions so you can see how full of it they are. Before we even start reviewing that video, let me tell you what they really don't tell you about growing on YouTube. One, they spend pretty significant amount of money to grow on YouTube. Two, you need outsourcing specialists, you need marketing specialists, you need SEO optimization people, also editors, managers, etc. And number three, you pay for promoting your YouTube channel. This is what no one tells you. But of course, these big YouTube channels just tell you, work on your thumbnails, make it clickable, make it like clickbait almost, right? Work on your titles, work on your hashtags, and then YouTube algorithm will pick you up. And I already busted this myth before. If you haven't seen my video called 3 Myths About Growing on YouTube, I strongly recommend you watch it. I'll put a link in the description. If you are a YouTube creator, it's gonna be valuable for you. You'll avoid a lot of traps. So when I first saw this particular video with a pretty good looking girl, you know, and she talks well and she's some sort of Harvard graduate and a doctor at this age, and she's a successful YouTuber, it was kind of fishy, but I thought maybe she's got nothing to lose, right? She's got other sources of income and other things to do in her life, so she will probably tell the truth that she doesn't have time to actually work on all that, right? On YouTube videos, on editing, on promoting, and she will really tell that, yes, you know, guys, the way to success is actually I paid for a pretty big team of people that work with my YouTube content. I have from 5 to 15 people that work on editing, that work on search engine optimization, on promotions, on social media promotion, and so on and so forth, right? And how much it actually costs and how little money it brings from YouTube partnership program. But she said nothing. And you probably already guessed. That's right. She started talking about creating better thumbnails and titles that are more searchable. And I already busted this myth so many times. I showed in one of my videos how I create a video before I was even monetized, right? I'm a small YouTube content creator. I create a video with a video game with a very plain and searchable title, and then in 3 days I go and look for exact same title. My video is not coming up in search. That's the whole problem, right? It doesn't matter how good or clickable your thumbnail is or your title is searchable, because other big YouTube channels, they pay for putting their title and their video in suggested, in Google, in Yahoo, in Bing, everywhere, right? So your video is gonna be at the very bottom. No one is gonna scroll that much down to find it. So it does not matter how good your title, tags, or your thumbnail is. If no one can see it, no one will click on it. That's the issue. Let's hear now what this girl has to say about growing from 0 to 200,000 subscribers and millions of views. And then I'll show you how actually much money you can make even if you have 1 million views.
So this video is a bit of a 3-in-1 of YouTube advice, a Silver Creator Award unboxing, and also talking about my personal journey to 200,000 subscribers. Let's get into it. So why should you start a YouTube channel now? There's literally no time like the present to start. Video as a format is blowing up across all platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, especially shorts, but also long form content. There are 22.8 billion monthly visits to the site and 1 billion hours of video content watched every single day on YouTube, which is actually insane. Like, I can't even get my head around that number of hours. Video is overtaking traditional formats of information such as newspapers, reading, traditional teaching, and traditional entertainment in terms of its rate of growth.
So right there, from the very beginning, she claims it's good time to start your YouTube channel right now in 2023. And then she says there is more than 1 billion every month or every week, over 1 billion of videos created. So how is it an advantage to you? All right, you will be competing with billions of other videos, and these other people pay for promotions and try to jump on top of suggested videos to compete against you. Of course, 10 years ago, it was a lot easier. All right, the competition was not there. So 10 years ago or 15 years ago, you create a clickable thumbnail and good title, and you provide some value in your video, and you will have a success, but not anymore. So it just contradicts, like one statement contradicts with another statement of hers.
Once we've decided we want to start a YouTube channel, how do we actually blow up? We see all these videos going viral, getting millions and millions of views. How can we achieve that ourselves? Well, there's actually only 2 things that you need to achieve if you want to blow up on YouTube or any of the other video platforms, if I'm honest. If you boil it down to the basics, growing on YouTube takes only 2 things. You need to get people to click on your videos, and then you need to get them to keep watching your videos. If you can do those 2 things successfully, then you're literally onto like a winner-winner chicken dinner combination, and the algorithm will notice and your videos will blow up. Of course, the tricky part is actually getting those 2 things to happen.
There you go. Just create something clickable and keep people watching your material. So she's like a seller of a dream, of a lottery, saying that I won the lottery. Now follow my advice, buy a ticket, and you will win too. And millions of people will jump on it, and of course no one will win. So she's not telling you what's really behind her success. All right, she's just selling you a story.
The first area is the content value and the myth of the niche. Firstly, let's address niches, because I know that you guys are thinking about it. Everybody, when they think about starting YouTube, is thinking, oh, what should I make videos about? Finding your niche before you start is a little bit of a myth, in my opinion. There's a few ways that you can go about this. If you really have a specific niche that you really want to go for, then of course, gun for it. But if you're not sure what your niche is immediately, you don't need to force yourself to niche down artificially before you even start. I sure didn't, and I didn't know what I was going to make videos about when I started. My advice on this is to start making videos about topics that you enjoy or you're interested in, and your niche will find you. After you've tried out a few topics, you'll gain a better understanding of what works well for you in terms of what you enjoy making, and also what performs well in terms of the algorithm and the audience and what they want to see from you.
And here she truthfully says that I don't even have a niche. I don't need it because I'm not making any valuable content. I'm just going after what's trending. Right? If people are interested in this topic, like let's say clothing or automotive or girls doing yoga, I will go after that and create a video that basically is in demand. So I'm creating content for the content to just bring more revenue from YouTube partnership program, and that's all about it. Here, let me actually briefly show you how much money you actually make, and we can even calculate how much money she makes off of these YouTube videos. So let's see if it's really valuable, if it's really better than having your job. Because a lot of these YouTube creators, they created a false perception that if you work on YouTube channel, you can quit your job and make same money or even more by just being a YouTuber, which is absolute bullshit. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm inside one of my YouTube channels. It's called InfoTek, as you know. I know you all want to become millionaires of YouTube, being a YouTuber and all. Sorry for bringing you bad news, but we have to see this for what it is, all right? So this is what it looks like being a YouTuber. This channel was monetized about 1 month ago, so I just started, but you can already basically see what you can make, right? You can see it here on the left in overview. We're interested in views, It's more than 3,000 views per 28 days, and estimated revenue is more than $3, $3.33. That is safe to assume now that each 1,000 views basically gives you $1 of clean revenue. It's before taxes, right? Which translates into 1,000 views equals $100, and 1 million views will give you $1,000 of estimated revenue. And that is it. Even if you get to the point of generating 1 million views every month, you still get only $1,000 income. And it's before you pay taxes. And it's before you actually pay to editors, managers, SEO promoters, guys who run social media, right? Because you need to advertise it on social media a lot. So it all costs money. In best case scenario, you will save $500 per month. And it's, keeping in mind, it's 1 million views. Can you imagine how much work you need to put into it to get 1 million views consistently every month? So after you pay to everyone and you pay taxes, it probably will be less than $500 per month. So sorry for bringing that news to you, but this is what it is, all right? Just stop fidgeting, focus on your mission, all right? And let's not believe these YouTube bullies and their myths. Do not feed their ego. They flash with these platinum or silver YouTube buttons and tell stories about their success. They are not telling the truth, all right? Focus on your content, on your mission, bring value and help to people out there, right? And you will be fine. Let's hear what this girl has to say after that.
The third pillar is the engagement engine. So this is all about the algorithm and how to feed the algorithm its favorite snacks, which are click-through rate and watch time. There are literally so many more variables. I think there's like 30 plus variables that are fed into the algorithm, but these are two that we can look at as creators to understand how things are going. Firstly, a clickable thumbnail and title is essential. If nobody clicks on your video because the thumbnail and title don't look interesting enough to click, then they won't ever see the great content that you've made and the fantastic video that you've put so much effort into making. Try to come up with at least 5 ideas for a thumbnail and title for a video and choose the one that resonates the most for you. Secondly, you really want to focus on the first 30 seconds of a video, also known as the hook.
And again, clickable thumbnails and searchable titles. As you already know, thousands of big YouTube channels who pay for their promotion and for SEO, search engine optimization, these channels and their videos are gonna be on top of you. No one is gonna see your awesome clickable thumbnail or title. Similar videos will come on top. So if you worry about being searched, right, just provide valuable content. For example, I teach guitar, right, on my music channel, and I show them my music to whoever is interested in that. On my IT channel, I teach people how to find a better job, how to get a promotion, how to get certification, and so on. Something that brings value. I don't care if it's million of views, if it's 500, if it's 1,000 of people who watched it, and I helped these 1,000 people. That is good enough for me. I'm not gonna run after what's trending and make just extra $20 off of a YouTube partnership program. That's insanity.
Is scaling and outsourcing. So once you've started to get your YouTube channel off the ground, you may want to actually outsource some of the video editing or thumbnail creation or some parts of the process that you either don't have the time or skills to do to the same level. So for me personally, as I'm working full-time as a junior doctor in London, I barely have time to even sleep and eat, let alone edit my own videos. So I of course do all the scripting and ideation and filming of my videos, and then I work with a video editor who edits my videos, and then we'll go through a round of revisions in frame.io before getting the final result, which you are looking at right now.
In this last section of her video, I had a tiny hope that maybe here in outsourcing, at least she will tell a little bit of the truth about her team and how much it costs to actually promote and make these videos and basically optimize channel. And each and every video on a daily basis, they do it on a daily basis. It's many people working on it. I'm going for 3,000 subscribers on each of my channel, and I already have 3 editors and managers working on my YouTube promotion. So guys, don't fall prey of these big YouTube channels and they're clickbait thumbnails and videos that provide you suggestions. They are worthless. They are so far from the truth you can't even imagine. It's not even funny. Just focus on your mission, focus on your message. It doesn't matter if you'll be super successful or not. If you have something valuable to say, just continue making videos, all right? And provide help and value to your viewers. Don't try to keep them on the platform forever. They have lives, right? They have families and kids. Don't keep them on YouTube endlessly. Don't let them confuse you. They don't make that much money. Most of them, 99.9% of YouTubers don't make really good income. And it's definitely not better than a typical job that you work. If you work in IT, you can make 10 times more than average successful and famous YouTuber, all right? So just focus on your work, focus on your life. If you can do something on the side as a hobby and it brings value to your viewers, good for you, man. Just hire someone from Fiverr for $5 maybe, SEO, promotion, optimization for your channel. Try one person, another, one engineer, another, right, one specialist or another, and see which brings you a little bit more success. But it's not really about money or fame. That's all, you know what.
Don't bullshit me. Bullshit, bullshit, no shit. No shit. Don't bullshit me. Bullshit. 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 Shit.